Right, Sim Racing Expo 2025. It is now 9:58. Hello, are you all right? You get. Right, here we are then. Dortmund 2025, the Sim Racing Expo. And the real stars of the Sim Racing Expo are actually starting to walk in this door right now because, yes, we've got loads of kit in there, all the equipment that you could dream of. But it's these guys here that are walking up these stairs now that are the real stars of the Sim Racing Expo. Come and have a look. There's loads of people outside there waiting, queuing patiently to come in to try and have a go on all of this stuff. But these are the people that I want to know about. I want to know why they're here. I want to know what they love so much about sim racing. Because if these guys weren't turning up every single year, the Sim Racing Expo probably wouldn't continue the way it is. And let's be honest, these are all sim racers, my kind of people. So, this is Saturday, Sim Racing Expo. And as you can see, it's a little bit busy. Again, I've got my trusty sidekick with me, the wonderful Mrs. Dave Cam. Sorry, Julie's here supporting me. I just nearly knocked somebody's shoulder off. So what I want to try and do here, I want to try and speak to a few people who make this event what it is. And as I mentioned earlier on, this is about the people. The expo is wonderful, but it's more about the people that attend the expo, the real stars of the show. Now, I don't just want to go up to anybody and say, "Hey mate, I want to chat with you." I want somebody to give us a bit of eye contact and give us the green light, essentially. So we're just going to have to play this by ear. I might have to walk around a little bit. Hey.
Hey Dave.
Hey, how you doing? Right, you're my victim, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're here at the Sim Racing Expo.
Yeah.
And for me, this is all about the people. Okay, so, what's your name?
Derek.
Derek, where are you from, Derek?
Belgium.
Belgium, all right. So, what brings you here then to the Sim Racing Expo? Why are you here?
I'm new here. So,
You're new first time?
Yeah.
Right.
My kid was racing.
Right.
And I tried it one time.
Okay.
And I loved it.
You loved it, right? Yeah.
And I bought a whole kit.
Yeah.
With 3 screens.
All right, yeah.
And every night I'm looking at your videos.
Really? Right, all right, sorry. So
Is that your wife?
So this is Julie.
Yeah, you were
This is Julie.
on honeymoon, eh?
We were on honeymoon, yeah, that's right, yeah. So,
Congratulations.
yeah. I want to show people that this is all about the people.
Yeah.
Without the people, the sim races, it doesn't happen. These events don't happen.
I didn't know that there was so much people.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a really big event.
So what do you use then? What simulator? What do you play on?
I use Conspit.
Conspit, right? Okay.
The 20 Newton meter.
Okay, yeah.
With the wheel 920.
Right.
With the display.
Yes, yeah.
And 3 screens.
Right, okay. So what do you play on?
Always on the iRacing.
iRacing, okay. And what cars? What do you drive everything or?
At the moment, I love the Toyota.
Excellent, good choice. I did it at Road America, yeah. Yeah, this week I did it at Road America.
You're 3 seconds faster than me.
Oh, really? All right, just practice, that's all it is, just practice. Yeah, so, but nice to meet you anyway, Derek.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend.
Okay, thank
all
you.
right, nice to meet you.
Okay, bye.
All right, see you later. So that was Derek, our first victim. Nice guy. So, from Belgium, uses Conspit and races on iRacing. So, let's see if we can find somebody else to torture, shall we? So I think I just saw Dario Frattini walk past me there. He gave us a 1,000-yard stare. Obviously didn't want to be on camera. Maybe didn't even recognise me in person. Because in person I'm much more good looking. Isn't that right, Jules? Say yes.
Yes. What did you say?
I said in person I'm much more good looking.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Do you not agree with that? Do you not? Right. Okay, so we need to find somebody else now. Sorry, if nobody else comes to speak to me, this is going to be a bit of a pointless video. Right. Sorry. What's your name?
Noah,
Where are you from?
Germany.
Germany, right. What do you like about the Sim Racing Expo? Why are you here?
I'm mainly here because of the people, actually.
Good.
Because,
Perfect answer.
I'm here with my friends and I'm meeting a lot of people I already know from like races and stuff.
Excellent. That's what I'm trying to do here. So every content creator is going to be talking about the gear, the equipment.
Yeah.
And for me, it's about the people that are here. Because if we aren't here, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So what do you play? What sim do you play? What do you do?
I mainly play Assetto Corsa, Competizione.
Okay.
And also the first Assetto Corsa. Like
Right.
the normal
Yes.
Assetto Corsa.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Also iRacing,
iRacing, yeah.
quite a lot in Le Mans.
Le Mans Ultimate, yeah. What about you? ACC. So what's your favourite thing about this, apart from the people? What are you here for? What's?
Try the new Project Auto Racing.
Yes. Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does look pretty good. Well, nice to talk to you. Sorry for interrupting. All right. See you later.
Can I ask you for a name?
My name is Dave Cam.
Okay. Can we find this later somewhere?
Just search Dave Cam on YouTube.
Well, what's the name?
Dave Cam.
How do you type it?
DAVECAM.
Okay. Like
Names.
DAVECAM.
like this?
Yeah, just search that on YouTube.
All right. Thank you.
And I think there we go. That's me.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Thank you.
Right. See you later. Cheers. Thanks. So we'll try and find somebody else now. What is your name, and where do you come from?
My name is Reinder and I'm from the Netherlands.
What's your favourite thing about the Sim Racing Expo?
Well, today it's motion because I'm looking into motion systems, so that's what I'm most interested about. But it's seeing all the gear and all the passionate people.
If you could have something at the Sim Racing Expo that isn't here now, what would you have? Anything.
Oh, that's a really good question. Let me think. No, I wouldn't know. I think almost everything is here already.
Perfect. That's a really good answer.
Yeah, I think that maybe a little bit more of the affordable stuff. I mean, sim racing is expensive, and like you say, good stuff is expensive.
Yeah.
So nice thing come expensive, but yeah, I think maybe sometimes a little bit cheaper stuff.
What, like such as the G29s, things that you would put on a desk, the entry level sim racing things?
More like mid-range, I think.
Mid-range, more mid-range.
Yeah.
Perfect. Lovely. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cheers. Look at this dude here. Hang on a second. Hang on. Let's get this round here. Let it go around. There we go. Paul, golf and sim racing. How you doing, mate? You all right? You all right? Yeah. What's this? Sign you?
Anyway.
Just hold that there a second. Give it a. There we go. So
Wherever you like.
on here. That's the most important place.
How are you doing?
I'm all right, mate.
Good.
There you go, Dave Camp. Thank you, mate. How are you doing? You all right? You having a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming, really, isn't
It is, isn't it? Yeah. You've been before? Did you come last year? It's the first time.
First time, yeah. I
It's-
did it yesterday.
Yeah.
Decided to walk around. I should have gone on more stuff yesterday.
Yeah.
It's really busy today.
Yeah.
I'm not busy.
Yeah. So I'm recording here, by the way. Sorry, I'll cut some of this out. I just don't want to stop the recording. So it is a bit overwhelming. There's lots going on, isn't there? It's a bit mental.
Yeah.
What's your name, first of all, and where do you come from?
The easiest way is David. It's actually Davy, but it's David.
And where are you from?
Belgium.
So have you been at the Expo before, or is this your first time?
First time.
First time?
Yeah.
What's your favourite thing about the Sim Racing Expo?
The opportunity to see a lot of sim racing gear together in one place. Because actually, I do have a little sim racing business, and to actually be able to recommend stuff to the clients, I want to see for myself what's good, what's not, what are the options, what are the different price points, and this is a very good place to do so.
So, probably a good question for you now then. So, what would you like to see at the Sim Racing Expo that isn't here already?
Well, I had to go around 2 or 3 times to find a couple of things because it's sometimes in small corners. Like for instance, I was dismissing the Fanatec stand, but then Assetto Corsa Rally was there as well. So you do have to go around, and there is a lot of stuff here, but it's not always as apparent.
Right, okay.
But I think in terms of the big brands are here, there are a couple of unknown brands for me as well. Like the rig I saw there before, I don't know how much availability is there in my field. In Belgium, can I find them? Can I don't? Maybe they're not that easy to import as well. So I think there's a lot here. Am I missing something? It's difficult to say because since it's the first time, it's the first impression. So there's a lot here. So,
Well, would you come again next year?
yes, certainly,
again?
because the field is really moving, and you see a lot of big players that are switching up. They have their product lines, like Acetec, for instance. They have the Initium line. They had the Invicta a long time. The way they are doing things, and everybody is moving at a very rapid pace, I would say, at this point. I think it is really necessary to come back.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Cheers. What's your name and where have you come from to get to the Sim
My
Racing
name,
Expo?
I don't know how to say it with an English accent,
Well, you don't have to.
but my name is Joël de Monceau.
Joël Demozo.
Yeah, I'm living in Spa,
It's right.
Belgium.
Spa, yeah.
and it's not the first time I come here.
Yeah.
The first in Dortmund.
Yeah.
I've been 3 times at the Nürburgring
Yeah.
a few years ago.
What's your favourite thing about the Sim Racing Expo?
Favorite? I like the atmosphere, all the products, to see the new products, and so. And I come here with friends, so
Excellent.
it's a great pleasure.
Excellent. So, what would you like to see at the Sim Racing Expo that isn't here now?
The fact is that I just changed my rig, so I don't need really something. But I like brands like SimuCube and so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, what sim are you running now? What equipment do you use now?
I'm running a rig from ProSimu. It's a French brand, a seat mover, and SimuCube wheel, SimuCube 2 Pro, using belt pedals, and that's about a big screen beyond, also in VR. So that's it.
And what simulator is your main simulator?
iRacing.
Good choice. Good choice. Thank you. We're now here with another victim. So, what's your name and where have you come from to get to the expo?
Yeah, I'm Massimo, aka Mats Racing. I'm from Italy, but I do live in London. So, yeah, one of those guys.
And this isn't your first expo because I've met you before at a couple of expos. So, what do you like the most about this one in particular this year? What's your favourite part?
This year in particular, I was surprised by the amount of announcements that have been made, despite the fact that, I didn't expect so many new things around, especially with the Assetto Corsa and the Fanatec stuff. Just curious about, that's new, that's good. And also I was able to try for the first time the SimuCube 3, wondering, how can they match SimuCube 2 already? It's difficult. They managed to do it, but it's
So what hardware do you use now?
I do own an Acetec, an Acetec La Prima, which is powerful enough for minutes.
And what's your simulator of choice? What do you use?
Lately a lot of LMU, but also racing. They did a nice good things. The Super Touring, the races in Race Room are like the cherries, one after the other.
So, final question. Is there anything that you would like to see at the Sim Racing Expo that isn't here now this year?
Well, it's tough to tell because each year more and more stuff, not only in terms of hardware, but also software, is around. I don't know. Really can't think of anything. But
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That to me tells you that you're happy with the Sim Racing Expo as it is now.
Yeah.
If you can't think of anything that you would add to it,
yeah, if you would have asked me this same question 2 years ago, I would have said I would have said more software. There was too much hardware, but not enough software. Just rigs with iRacing. But now it's a completely different story.
Exactly. Yeah, we've got more now this year.
Having the opportunity to try out some game that I didn't even knew existed when I landed here is insane.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was really happy with this.
Awesome. Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Right. So first of all, what's your name and where have you come from to be at the Sim Racing Expo?
I'm Luis, and I'm coming from Frankfurt, Germany.
Lewis from Frankfurt. And what's your simulator of choice now? What do you play most?
I play iRacing.
iRacing. Good choice. That's the best choice. What hardware do you run?
Right now I run a 8mm Fanatec wheelbase with V2 Fanatec pedals.
So you're here at the Sim Racing Expo. What's your favourite part of the whole expo? What's been your highlight?
Good question. The connection with people, learning about how the hardware works, the background of the companies.
Good answer. And final question, is there anything that you would like to see at the expo that isn't here? Anything that you think is missing? What could it do better?
I think more esports teams should be here.
Okay, that's a really good
Yeah.
answer. In what regard would you like to see them competing on the stage, or just a booth with esports teams so fans can go and speak to them? Would you like to see them actually racing?
More like connecting with the people.
Yes.
Talking with them, how you can come into their team.
Perfect, lovely. Thank you very much. Cheers. What's your name?
My name is Gordon.
Your name is
Gordon.
Gordon. And where have you come from, Gordon? Today?
From Germany.
From Germany. So you're here at the Sim Racing Expo. Have you been here before?
Yes, I did. I've been only once before here.
And what do you think of the Sim Racing Expo in 2025? What's your highlight? What's your favourite part?
It's bigger. You can see a lot more than the years before, but I don't think that there's a thing missing because for everyone is something here, from the beginners to the prof. So I think it's very good.
So I was going to ask you that. So I was going to ask you what's not here. So you think everything is here that anybody could possibly want?
I couldn't imagine what's missing. I don't know.
Well, that's a really good answer. That tells me that the Sim Racing Expo is good. Because I feel the same. I don't think that there's anything really missing. It's got pretty much everything here.
Yes, it is.
And finally,
that's what I mean. From the beginners to for the professionals, for everyone, for the small money and the big money is everything there.
So finally, how long have you been sim racing?
I think I started with an C64.
Wow, so
that's pretty long.
That's probably my kind of era. And what simulator do you play now? What game do you play now?
99% iRacing.
iRacing, yeah.
And I'm one of the Skippy guys.
All right, good.
And,
good.
Racing the German league and probably the English league.
Yeah.
So,
awesome. Perfect. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Don't stop to do it.
I'll try not to. Thank you. I'm doing it for us older guys. Yeah.
My name is Yesel Yunus, and I come from Holland. And I came here with my dad to spend the weekend here.
Perfect. So you are a sim racer yourself. So what's your simulator of choice?
My favorite right now is iRacing.
iRacing. And what setup do you have? What's your hardware?
At home I have a VRS wheelbase and pedals, and a Cube Control steering wheel.
Very nice. Very nice.
And a SimLab GT1 Evo.
Excellent. What's your favourite thing about the Sim Racing Expo 2025?
Just meeting all the people, all the influencers or content creators, people like you.
Oh, thank you. Cheers.
And seeing all the fans, all the new cool stuff.
Excellent.
Trying out the new simulators and stuff.
And is there anything that isn't here that you would like to see at the Sim Racing Expo?
Maybe some more of the big esports teams. Like I know I was told a couple of years ago a lot of them came here, and now there's not that many. So it would be nice to see them here.
Would you like to see them competing at the Sim Racing Expo, or just representing the team at a booth, or how would you like to see it?
Yeah, a bit of both. It would be nice to see all the drivers that I compete against.
So like a one-off esports event with all the teams represented,
Yeah, like a meet up
Yeah, we could do like a 2-hour race with a driver swap just on the big screen.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I think that'd be quite cool,
Yeah,
wouldn't it? But thank you for talking to me, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you. Cheers. What's your name and where have you come from today to be at the expo?
Thurston from the UK.
What's your first name, sorry?
Thurston.
Thurston from the UK.
Yeah.
Is this your first expo or not?
First time.
First time?
First time.
Oh, what do you think?
Absolutely amazing.
Enjoyed it?
100%.
Okay.
I can't complain.
What's your favourite thing about the expo?
Getting a chance to meet people like yourself. Really?
Oh, stop it.
No, I generally
Stop
don't mean
it.
that. I get a chance to meet people like yourself. I just,
Hang on a sec. I'm going to go off script here for a second. We're at the coffee machine earlier on.
Yeah.
And he saw me at the coffee machine and he said, hang on, I know who you are. He didn't know who I was until I said, hello everyone, welcome to another video and welcome to the beautiful Norwich Live. And then he said, oh,
it was
Dave
amazing.
Camp.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember his name.
Yeah.
But then I remember the name Julie. He has one of those voices.
I'm really pleased that I've run into you again.
Thank you so much.
So, first time here, you think it's amazing. What's your favourite part?
Wow, it's really hard to say though. It's really hard to say. Apart from meeting people like yourself, I mean, these guys, a lot of this stuff I see online.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see it on YouTube, but I never get a chance to actually touch it, feel it, and experience it. The atmosphere is absolutely amazing.
Right.
I mean, I have no more words. It's just, I'll definitely do it again.
And is there anything not here that you would have liked to have seen, or is there anything just missing? I know it's a difficult one.
Yeah, I would feel like to see a little bit more displays of like the more in-depth, like for example, explanations of some of the equipment,
right?
Like pedals, steering wheels, button boxes, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah. So finally, what's your simulator of choice? What do you play on?
Right now, I'm using the SimLab P1X.
Yeah.
I've got the Ace Attack Forte.
Yeah.
Because of you.
Oh, thank you.
I've got the I bought that one as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some pedals, probably the SimLab P1 pedals.
Yeah.
I kind of like them.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I love the Bavarian.
Yeah.
They're very nice.
Yeah.
So that's a Christmas present to myself.
Oh, you should do that.
I think so.
What's your title? What game do you play?
I do ACC, lots of rallying, Dirt Rally, Dirt Rally 4, WRC. Which one? F121.
Plenty of choice.
Yeah, I got a few choices, and of course I like this race room.
All right, awesome.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and the new updates.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. No, you guys have been absolutely amazing.
Thank you for that. So that's me back home and the Sim Racing Expo done for 2025. Now, I think it's only right that I ask myself the questions that I asked everybody else. What was my favourite part of the Sim Racing Expo? Well, I know it's going to be a bit cliche, and a few people said the same, but for me, it's definitely the people. All year, we argue about what's best, what title's best, what hardware's best, but for one weekend, we don't. We all just congregate en masse and get along like one big happy family. And I've got to say a huge thank you to every single person that came up and said hello. It really does blow my mind that people actually watch my stuff. And to get the opportunity to actually speak to people in person, it's amazing. So apart from the people, what were my highlights for 2025? Well, I got to try the brand new SimLab wheelbase. I didn't get a chance to try it in 24. The queues were just too big, and there's no way that I was going to use the follower free pass to get to the front of the queue. That wouldn't happen. I'll queue up just like anybody else. But this year, I got to try it for the first time, and it blew me away. I drove the F3 car at the Red Bull Ring, a car that I don't really drive, in a rig that I wasn't comfortable with. It was all different. I didn't spin once. The car was moving around. I was able to catch it really quickly. The force feedback felt really, really responsive. Now, in the middle of the steering, it did feel a little bit odd, and I spoke to the SimLab team about that, and they're aware of it, and they are going to fix it. So it does need a little bit of tweaking with the software in the middle, but when you're off the centre, turning, going through the corners, counter steering, it was really, really good. And it's still a few months away from being complete. So if that's what it's like now, I've got a feeling this is going to be something really special. Now, another highlight for me was trying a motion system from Vera Motion. Now, I've never really wanted motion before, but they had two rigs. One rig with an actuator on each corner and another rig with the actuators on each corner, but a plate on the bottom which obviously moved forwards and sideways. Now, the first rig with just the actuators on each corner was really good. I didn't really notice any delay at all with the motion. The second rig with the plate on the bottom, which simulates like traction loss, I could actually feel the car sliding and feel it on the rear offside tyre. Now, I've never felt that in motion before. Now, obviously, that one's probably going to be way out my price range, so I could never really justify spending that kind of money. But the one with the actuator on each corner, I can actually see myself using that. Now, I don't think I would turn it up as high as they have them at the Expo, because everything's turned up to 11. It's an exhibition, so you want to see what they can do. But until this past weekend, I didn't really think I would find it useful. You know, it's nice to have, great for immersion, but because there didn't seem to be any delay with the motion and what was happening on screen, it just seemed to work really well. Now, there was lots of things that I didn't get a chance to try. I didn't get to try the SimiCube 3 wheelbase. The queues were too long. And the same with the BDH active shifter. Again, huge queues, really busy. And like I mentioned earlier on, I'm not going to use my YouTuber pass to get to the front. I'll queue just like everybody else. Or if I don't want to queue, I won't get to use it. But I did queue for the MotoGP simulator. Now, I'm a huge biker, so whatever it took, I was going to get a go on that. So I queued for about an hour to get 5 minutes on a MotoGP simulator, and it turned out I was absolutely terrible. Simulator was great. I was rubbish. And another highlight for me this weekend at the Sim Racing Expo was actually getting Julie onto a couple of rigs. Now, Julie's been to the Expo with me for the last 5 years, and she's never actually been on a simulator. So she jumped on one of the rigs at the SimLab stand. She had a blast driving the F3 car, and she tried motion for the first time. So it was really cool to see Julie getting out of the comfort zone and actually jumping in the rig, knowing that people watch. Because when you're on a rig, people are watching it. Julie knows that, but she still did it. So that was another highlight for me. And lastly, I got time to hang out with the guys from SimLab. Now, as you may or may not know, that I am an ambassador for SimLab, and it's the first time that I've actually got to meet and spend time with them in person. And genuinely, they are such a nice group of people, all really grounded. Everybody in the team gets on well, or that's what it looks like from my point of view. And Richard, the CEO, what an absolute legend. It's got a real family business feel to the operation. And I did set a lap in the F3 car on the SimLab rig that Richard, the boss of SimLab, couldn't beat. And he got so upset that he almost said he wants a 1v1. So that might be something that happens in the future. He just needs a bit more practice. So what do I think wasn't at the Expo that could be? Now, a couple of people that I spoke to talked about esports, and I definitely think there's a place for esports teams to be at the Expo. Now, Grid and Go were there. They stepped up and they brought a booth. But it would have been nice to see a few other esports teams there. Now, I'd quite like to see a 2-hour race broadcast on the main stage. I'd like to see the esports teams with a booth so people could go up to them and speak to their favourite drivers, maybe ask some questions about how they prepare, how they build the setups. You know, nothing too in-depth that they're not going to be giving any secrets away. But it would be really nice for them to engage with the community a little bit more. I'd like to see more of the titles that we all use on a daily basis being there. There was lots of iRacing, lots of Race Room, lots of Project Motor Racing, but hardly any LMU. And I'm not sure if I actually saw an ACC rig. I'm sure there was one there, but I didn't see it. Now, the Expo next year is moving to Frankfurt. Now, I would have liked to have seen more places where you could get food and a bit of a breakout area where people can just remove themselves from the chaos of the exhibition and go and have some food and have a bit of a chat. Now, almost like a food court where there could be a few vans, a few stalls, somewhere where you can get a drink, somewhere where you can sit down, somewhere where you can actually talk. And I'm sure that's one of the things on the agenda when they spoke about moving to Frankfurt. Now, Frankfurt's going to be great for international travellers, much easier to get to, huge airport. And I've already booked my accommodation for 2026. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, something a little bit different. I didn't just want this video to be about the hardware. As good as the hardware is, the most important thing in our community are the people. So if you went to the Sim Racing Expo, answer the questions that I asked down below in the comments. What was your favourite part? What would you like to see more of? And are you going to be there in 2026? As always, thanks for watching. Have a great week. See you later. Cheers.